Tonight, I share with you one of the worst doctor's experiences, nightmare at a clinic that I've ever experienced in 57 years. And here is my story. Okay, I had an appointment with a clinic in, I'm not going to tell you where it's at, in East St. Louis. I'm not going to tell you where. I had an appointment with a clinic down there, and I'm telling you something, and I'm telling you this to give you an ups on this, so you won't run into this crazy bitch that I ran into. I, of course, am the Dance of Life dancer, and I've been having medical problems lately. That's okay, because I'm going to tell you about it. You'll find out anyway. So I went over there to this clinic, and it's a lady doctor. I went over there yesterday, which was the 11th, in the afternoon, in East St. Louis. Sorry, I'm not going to tell you name and location, but went in the office, sat there and waited for the doctor. They took me into the back room. Story I'm about to tell you, every bit of it is real, although shocking. So they took me in the back room where the waiting room was. Then they took me into the place where you go see the doctor. I didn't wait very long at all. One of the ladies comes into me, you know what I mean, takes my weight, takes my, all of that stuff, and puts this thing on my finger, you know, this thing they stick on your finger like this. I don't have one, but this is as close as I can come. And then, you know, it reads your breath, you know what I mean, your oxygen saturation. So, mine read, mine read 95. So they left it on there, and that's the first time that's ever happened. Went in the back room for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Came back. 3 of them came back. 3 nurses came back. I think one of them was a doctor. 3 of them came back. Yeah, one of them was a doctor. 3 of them came back. You're going to the hospital. You're dying. You're going to the hospital. You can't breathe. You ain't got no oxygen supply. And I'm like, what the hell? You know what I mean? And I looked at that little thing, what there was on it, and I was at the hospital 2 weeks earlier. I'm not going to say where. And that reading on there was 95. It was the same. And this was the same. And she come up with some story that, oh, they read it way in the back room and watched it go up and down, which was a bunch of bullshit, because when I was in the office, I was watching it too. But that was just the beginning. Then she comes in there, a female doctor. She comes in there, and that's when the fireflies. I told her, you know what I mean, I had problems with my eyes. I'm not going to say what it is or where I was at, that I needed to get them worked on. And I was telling her my conditions. My back hurts. They found a lesion here. They did a CT scan, and for back pain, back when the nightmare was going on with my lights and all that stuff. I had back pain, and I told her this and that, and here's what they came up with. Number 1, she was very angry. Number 2, she was very mad at me. I don't know why, but I wanted to get, you know, it said I get a paper signed for my reimbursement for going to these doctors. She refused to sign that. That was only the small problem about what I got. She took and said that, hold on, let me back this up. She said, I'm not going to sign no consent form for you to get your eyes worked on when you won't need your... Now get this one. This doctor, this woman doctor said, I'm not going to give you I'm not going to sign no consent form for you to get your eyes worked on, to get your eyes fixed, because you're going to have... Your body is full of cancer and full of lesions all over your belly, which she did no test whatsoever. I've never seen this woman before in my life. She did no test whatsoever. Says, what if your body's all full of cancer? What if your stomach is full of cancer? What if your kidneys are full of cancer? And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What the fuck? I mean, are you kidding me? Then she said, well, you need... When was the last time you did a colonoscopy? And I told her this and this and this and this. And she said, well, you haven't had a colonoscopy in enough time. You need to get a colonoscopy because more than likely your colon is full of cancer and it's full of this and it's full of that. I mean, she didn't say it she didn't say it in a nice way. She said it in a real mean way. I mean, she went on and on to say, I'm not signing any papers for you to get no card. You ain't going to need your eyes because you ain't going to be here very long. You're going to be dead soon. I mean, right there, that was in my mind. Let's end this right fast. But like an idiot, I kept it going because I wanted to see where it was going. Because I came there to find a new primary care physician, which, my big mistake. I didn't want to go to St. Louis. But anyway, so she goes on, you know what I mean, about my stomach, about my colon. Let's see, what else did she say? Oh, yeah, here's a good one. She said that you ain't breathing right. That shows that you need to go to the hospital emergency room. I'm going to call the ambulance right now. I mean, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I know about this stuff too, because I know about this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? They was all three standing there. They looked like, I don't know, they looked like Mrs. Bad, and Mrs. Bad, if you know what I mean. From hell. If you know, this is a doctor from hell. So that goes on, you know what I mean? Says, you ain't getting enough oxygen to your... I said, are you listening to this? Doctor says, you ain't getting enough oxygen to your brain. That's why you're so crazy. I'm like, what the fucking son of a bitch in hell? Are you fucking kidding? Like, who the hell is this doctor? Came from hell somewhere? I mean, this goes on. You ain't got enough oxygen in your brain. That's the reason you're so crazy. I'm like, yeah. So this goes on, you know what I mean? I told her about my back and this and that, you know what I mean? And she had the same thing for each and everything that I said. I mean, she said that, you know what I mean? She said all kinds of bad stuff to me. I mean, she said that, here, get this one. She said that she was going to take my house away from me. She was going to call up my doctors and my license place to get my license fixed, taken away, and get my car taken away. I'm surprised she didn't say, I'm going to go to your church and go call the devil and have him take you down there. This goes on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? She says that, you know, my belly's full of cancer all over the place. And why do you need any treatment? Because you're dying anyway. That right there got me, man. I mean, then she yells at me. Here's what she says. I'm the doctor here. That's her saying this. I'm the doctor here. You're going to do what I want you to do, or we're going to have a problem. I'm saying, right in my mind, I'm saying, this doctor's a stupid fucking bitch. Damn, I'm fucking get out of here very quick. I mean, she said she's gonna take my goddamn house away from me. She's gonna take my fucking car away from me. I mean, over my dead body, if you know what I mean. I don't know where this doctor, I mean, this just kept going and going and going. She talked about my condition. Oh, you got this and you got that, and you wanna know something? Here's the funny thing. Unless she's psychic, she's never tested me for anything. But yet I've got cancer all over my body. I got shit in my brain that makes me not think I'm crazy. Yeah, you goddamn right I'm fucking crazy. I'm crazy to go there. That's the crazy. She's the bitch that's crazy. This bitch is crazy as hell. I mean, she starts talking, you know, about my colon and all that stuff. Oh, I got cancer down there. You ain't got this and that to live and all. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? What kind of a doctor says that kind of stuff? I mean, you gotta be kidding me, man. I want to warn you about this lady. Don't go to any place in East St. Louis at all. Because I'm not going to tell you where this place is. I mean, I threatened to sue her. You know, I thought what I should have did was knock her ass down on the ground and bitch slap her about 10 times. I might still do that. But, fair warning. Don't go to any place in East St. Louis to the doctor, a woman doctor. Because you are going to get taken for a ride that you're never going to want to go again. It's affected me very badly. I mean, this whole evening I was thinking of dying because this lady told me I'm dying, I got cancer every place. And what did she use? This little thingy? You stick on your finger? Where's the CAT scanner on that damn thing? And shit, I dropped it. And actually, I had a CAT scan 2 weeks before I went there. It didn't show any cancers. I mean, I don't know what she talked about my liver too. That's dying too. If you want to know something, she did this. This bitch did this on purpose, and she did it to hurt me. She walked all the way out into the lobby, because I said, you know what? That's the end of this. I don't ever want to see your bitch face again. I want you to get your bitch face away from me and leave the fuck me alone. And she walked all the way out to the car, all the way outside the building, all the way with some other people, with security. And ain't no fucking security gonna stop me if I but beat her fucking ass. But anyway, security, everybody walked out there, and she's walking out there pointing to my car. She's gonna take it away from me. Yeah. Mr. Grimm would respond to that real goddamn fast. You know what? This bitch is crazy. I mean, she is cuckoo, whoa, cuckoo, loco. Yes, crazier than I ever was. That makes me mad. That makes me absolutely furious, and made me scared. I'll tell you what, it scared the hell out of me. I went and told somebody else, my care coordinator, about this, and it scared the shit out of me. And I'm also going to call up the insurance company and tell them about it too, because they need to know about this bitch. You need to know to stay away from this bitch. She is one fucking crazy lady. I wouldn't doubt it. She's a dude. I don't know. She's one crazy lady. I mean, she scared the hell out of me. Told me I was dying, and you want to know something? Who the hell talks to somebody like that? Let alone threaten me with 4 or 5 different threats. She's going to take my car. She's going to take my house. She's going to prove... Oh, here's the other one. She's going to prove that I'm crazy and I can't live in my house. Good luck, lady. I'm going to prove that you're crazy and you don't need to be in a doctor's office treating people, but in a nut house under locked guard. That's what I'm going to prove, because... Anyway, you need to stay away from this. This bitch is really crazy. I mean, she is one crazy bitch. So yes, that happened today, this afternoon. When I got done tonight, you know what I mean? I was sick all night, throwing up, puking up, and because I sit there and I believe this. I come to my senses. You want to know something? This lady's crazy. So this doctor in East St. Louis, stay far away from her. It is a female doctor. I'm not going to tell names. I'm not pulling that number so somebody could come back at me. But I'm telling you, stay away from the East St. Louis doctors, the females. Because you are going to get taken for a ride through hell. This is literally in 58 years of my life. This is the worst I've ever experienced in a doctor's office. And trust me, I've experienced some bad times there. But this is the worst one that's ever been done. You need to really be careful. And I mean, you need to be careful, because if you believe this bitch, she's going to take you and she'll hurt you. You'll wind up, well, never mind. That's all I've got to say. I want to warn you, I want to tell you about the most nightmare experience I ever had. I'm going to have nightmares about that bitch for the rest of my life. Because that's how crazy she is. And she was really crazy to mess with me. Because that's all I can say. That's all I got to say. Please be warned. I'm giving you a warning out there. Stay away from that lady in East St. Louis. She is one batty, bungly fucking bitch. Thank you.